Thank you. Before we start, I'm just going to do one little bit of bookkeeping. Richard, I turned my monitor down because I had a really funny sound, but you took care of. By the way, before we start, for 6 individuals to come in and hook up mics and suddenly, harass your sound person, we need applause for Richard mixing this. Seriously. You have an example of patience right there. Doc, it's all yours. Oh, wait a minute. One other thing. Journey on vocals? Yeah, Journey. Steve on guitar? Doc on background vocals and guitar. Ken on bass. Serena on drums, way over there.
This is a lesson, one that we all learned from this story. It's not about getting. It's going to learn about a man who was trying to get something. And he had to be learned or taught just to receive. Just another highway. So long, farewell, I'm on my way. Just another road out. I'm gone so long, I may not be far. But I won't pass this way again. Just another highway. Just another love song, just words I threw together to sing. Ain't no poet, no hero. The truth is, these words really don't mean a thing. I know you've heard them all before. Just another highway. The Lord works in mysterious ways. We've all heard that adage. It's not a mystery. He's got a plan. It might be a mystery to us, kind of like cowboy time. You just do it whenever. You should never take the idea that this is a mystery literally. We were on tour, band and I kept a journal of all the places we'd been. One chapter stands out, and it's a story of this mystery, this plan. The book was called Another Highway, hence the song. His name, Stoney Adler. I don't even know if that was his real name. But first time we met up with him was in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Now, we're just a local band. We're just a bunch of cowboys that at night do some singing and singing on the weekends, and we might get up to Jackson Hole or something, but we were doing okay. We were popular. We were making pretty good money. We were doing something we liked, and we were getting out among the people, and we were a modicum of fame, and we were happy to do it. It was what we liked to do. Well, one day in Cheyenne, one of the larger venues called us and said they needed a backup band. Well, we were well known for that. They said they had a real Nashville recording star coming in, and they wanted us to back them up. So we showed up at the venue, plugged in our stuff, started playing. No star anywhere. So we went ahead and played through first set, second set. Just about to go out on the third set, pretty much resigned to the fact that we were going to be out there, and we were doing okay. We got the crowd going and everything. Here comes this guy stumbling in, takes his guitar out of his case, plugs it in, sort of stumbles up onto the stage. Stoney Adler, our country star. Didn't say a word, just started playing, and, well, we just fell right in behind him. Not doing too bad. Prayed right along, got the audience. Stoney was amazing what he could do on stage. He could gather the whole audience. He was like a revival tent preacher. He would just get everybody involved and get them rocking. We just played along. And he had the crowd laughing. He goes, "Sorry I wasn't here for the first 2 sets. Did you miss me?" Yeah, lots of screaming and yelling. Here was our country star, Stoney Adler, drunk as a skunk. So, a couple of encores, we played out, and then we went backstage. Stoney was really impressed with the band. He said, "You guys are really good." He said, "What are you doing here? Why aren't you out on the road?" Wondered why we weren't in Nashville or Memphis or Dallas or some of the bigger venues. Said, "We just like doing what we do. We're happy here." He said, "Well, I'm starting my Western tour, going to Denver, Santa Fe, Albuquerque, Phoenix, Las Vegas, and then California, from San Francisco down to San Diego. It'd be about a month. You guys interested?" He says, "I got a deal you can't refuse. Name the money." And he says, "It's guaranteed, whether the tour finishes or not, you get your money." Well, the money was great, and we figured for a month, things were a little slow back in Cheyenne. We thought we'd join in. So we took the offer on the spot, signed the guarantee, we talked it over, off we went. The catch? Working with Stoney Adler. Yeah, he was a problem and a half. We knew his reputation, but for a month, famous last words, how hard can it be, right? You ever say that? Yeah, how tough can this be? Yeah, all the time. Stoney was one of the most talented, prolific songwriters, an outstanding performer, great recording artist, and a crowd pleaser. The other side, on this shoulder, he was a drunk. He was mean. He was moody. He was really very, very unreliable. He could write and perform and, like I said, draw an audience in, and then he'd shoot himself in the foot, not show up for the next, irritate everybody else, make his band quit, a manager quit, sound people quit. It's just the way he was. We didn't care. We had a guarantee. If we ended up tomorrow, we still got our money, back to Cheyenne, back to doing what we love to do. And it was music. But when he was sober, Stoney, he was the nicest guy. He was insightful, he was profound, he was learned, and he was really funny. When he was drunk, he was a train wreck. Actually, a train wreck and a half. Off we went on tour. It was interesting. Here's where God sort of works in mysterious ways. Actually, his plan. Since we were new to him, he'd never met us before, he decided to start talking to us and learn a little bit more about us. He was spending more time talking to us, learning about us, than he was drinking. Miracle number one. One thing we told him is that, we were playing country music and we liked it and we do it. And he said, it's sort of a dichotomy. Bunch of Christian guys, local guys singing country music. There's a lot about drinking and catting around and stuff like that. We said, well, Stoney, we play old style country, and it's just music. We're in the world, Stoney, but we're not of the world. And he goes, whoa, that is so profound, man. He says, can I use that in a song? I go, I guess, it's in the Bible. Kind of took him back a little bit. He said, wow, in the Bible? I said, yeah, it's in John 15, 17, I don't know, somewhere around there. That got a reaction out of him. He said, you Bible folks, right? I go, yes, we are, and we live by that. We're lifestyle evangelists, so to speak. He said, I talk to God once in a while. Trouble is, he never talks back. I go, wrong. He's listening. He hears you. He's constantly listening to you. You're important to him. He says, I'm nobody. He says, I said, and I gave him the paraphrase. The Father knows every one of his sparrows. If one falls, he knows that. I said that. He goes, whoa. I go, Bible again, Stoney. He goes, wow. He says, you really got a lot of good stuff out of that with that Bible thing. I go, yeah. He feigned cool and indifference, but I noticed, and we all noticed, there was a slight change. Just started moving.
Well, I never thought I'd see some songs that didn't wind up as a bar fight in the end. What's a little blood between friends? Well, I may seem all right to you, but you got no idea how well I can pretend. That all depends. Now I got a chance to tell my story, and believe me when I tell you that there ain't no glory. Maybe I just need a chance to say I'm sorry. Oh, yo, no good reason why. Oh, no good reason why. Well, I played so many stupid games before, I got no right to tell you this one's real. Yeah, I kind of know how you might feel. Like a man who never walked before, never dreamed to know he's been healed. That's right, closed and sealed. The scars on my face are from desperation, but now all I see is my inspiration who are beaten and bled for my own redemption. Oh, you're the reason why. You're the only reason why. We played Pentateuch. Yeah, this is one of the call the fire. Well, broken strings and I couldn't sing and everything went all downhill from there. This is going to be a short career. Another night full of fights and just too much drinking. I could walk away, but then I got to thinking, oh, what do I have left? Where do I go from here? Oh, no good reason why. Oh, nowhere else to hide. He played pedal steel and dobro. At 17, this kid was going far. Every night that kid played his heart out. Yeah, he just lit up the entire bar. We should have left you where you are. 'Cause it all went bad, and it's still confusing. I am the reason that he started using. He wanted to be like me, just blind to what I'm losing. Oh, life can make you cry. Sometimes life just makes you cry. Well, God must have a sense of humor to think he can do anything with me. Yeah, you just wait and see. And I can tell you all about it, but many of you know exactly who I used to be. I know what it's like to say my life is changing, and then someone starts laughing, and another one starts saying, when you snap out of this Christian delusion, we'll still be here playing on No Good Reason Why. No Good Reason Why.
You know what I saw and heard that time after we started talking to him and after that one performance that night? You know, sometimes I wasn't even sure God wanted Stoney. Not nice for me to say, but the more we talked to him, the more he started changing. He started joking with us, spending more time with us, always with some degree of bravado. He called us his church mice. Okay, that's what you want. I was okay with us. Change was happening. Here's a guy who could wind up in a bar fight for no apparent reason, just ruin everybody's day, and had a skill. This guy was skilled at this. But he started doing less of that and spending more time with his church mice. Okay, fine. We never judged him, never. We never proselytized to him. We just treated him with some understanding. And when he asked about it, we would give him a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and then we would leave him with this. Stoney, just think about it. Off we'd go. And, well, he was thinking about it. One of his great skills, burning bridges. This guy. He had a talent for burning these bridges. The only trouble with burning bridges is eventually you come back to them. Sometimes they're put back together, sometimes they're not. A lot of loose ends left undone. Those loose ends terrified Stoney Adler. You think nothing scared this guy, but burned bridges, scorched earth, loose ends bothered him. There was a lot of roads leading to his past. Pretty bad. We assured him, though, now that he's got his church mice, we said, Stoney, you're not alone anymore. You're not facing that scorched earth by yourself. You got us, and you got God. Start paying attention. One of them in particular was in Santa Fe, New Mexico. You ever been there? It was a girl. It's always a girl. He was really worried about going back there. But he had
a song about it if I remembered the words that time.
Yeah. He wrote a song about it.
She walked in, she sat down, she looked so familiar. She ordered a drink, turned her chair so I could see her. She looked back, our eyes met. They said you should know me, but not yet. We'll talk, 'cause I know who you are. So much of my life were just shadows. So many people I used to know. The best ones just move on. The ones I love just let me go.
I met you, I was hurting, just working through pain. I was desperate, not flirting. They both seemed the same. I can't talk, it's my own fault. I'm not here to blame you. You were charming, so disarming. And I gave you a heart that's hopelessly broken, a life that had been thrown away. Wounds were still open, fear to face the light of day.
So long, she said, so long, it's been so long. She said, so long, she said.
To you this was nothing, to me it was something I could hold on to. I said, call me, it's the last thing we say when we're through. But you don't know just how low a woman's heart can fall till it shatters. Nothing matters, nothing left at all. I feel relief when you use me, feeling joy when you take me home. This town keeps me company, but people make me feel alone. You know why I dropped by. I'm not who you think I am, but it kills me when I see you're still the same. What if I told you it took years to admit what was killing me? Not the drinking or the living, deeper down in my soul. I thought if I could get sober and know that I am not alone, if I could get over and finally find my way back home.
Moment, that's the moment, my eyes opened, my heart opened, my eyes.
When I met you, you said I get you, and you could talk to me. I remember this was never where you want to be. Believe me, I'm not here to show you my life is fine, but I see and I know that pain in your eyes. And I don't mean to sound corny, to tell you Jesus loves us so, but it's still the only real thing I want you to know. That moment, that heartache, too numb for feeling. All I see, you just want me to share the bleeding. There'll always be someone to chase the night away, but I know you and no one will ever stay. And Jesus loves me, I know it's the only thing I know for sure. You may think I'm crazy, this is what I came here for. Imagine it happens, live like a believer. This time in your life, God will never be nearer. I'm trading all of my sorrows, I'm trading all of my pain and fear of any tomorrow. This is all I want you to hear.
A word here, a song there, a snapshot of heaven. At moment of love, that comes out of nowhere. If I could only remember, if I could only look back and see the steps of surrender, see how you've been making me. Moment, that's the moment my eyes opened, my heart opened, my eyes.
Some people in your life matter, others are just passing through. The only thing sadder, to think the choice is up to you.
He actually made it through that one. Yeah, God's starting to work. God was leaning on him a little bit through us, although we didn't lean too hard. We weren't preachers. We were just living our lives. We said, when all else fails, Stoney, you always have us, your church mice, and God. Just think about it. Please, just think about it. Stop trying to get. Just receive. A shell was being broken. Gotta talk.
I saw your picture hanging in a church lobby. It's like you never looked at me. Well, they say your eyes are kind, but I just think you're blind. Look at all you missed down here. I'm not much for praying, not much for conversation. Still, I swear sometimes you're listening to me. Or do I hear what you hear? Hear anything at all? I live away from you, so why should I believe in you? I'm making fun of you, and I'm pretty good at it too. I don't need a life change now. Would you do it anyhow? What am I to you? I read people pretty quickly. I know when I'm being hustled. Nobody plays me for a fool. One thing I can't explain. Why am I so drawn to you? Why do I fight it so hard? Call it faith, call it conversion. Nothing seems to work for me anymore. Oh, something's gotta change. I can't go on this way. But what would life be like for me with all this truth that sets me free? How's it gonna make me feel? Or will I ever know it's real? What you get is what you see. Oh, will my friends still know it's me? What about this holiness? Can't you see my life's a mess? I'm playing in a country band. Lord knows this ain't the promised land. You know I'd pack it in right now I just need a guarantee somehow. There's so much that I'm gonna need. More than asking you receive. More than just a mind and heart. I'm gonna need a brand new start. I can't do this thing alone. And what do you mean I'm coming home? Sometimes I think you toyed with us, push and pull until we bust. But I know this all can't be true. Just expecting more from you. You know I got it all so wrong. I just want the God I hear in song. What do these people see in you? Yeah, I've been listening. Not proud of what I've been saying. But I know you can take some honesty. Oh, one thing I still fear. Driving you away. I've been known to do that sometimes. Yeah, I do my share. Ranting and raving. One thing I hope is finally clear. I don't want to be that guy. You know, it's been so long. This whole thing is weighing on me. I know who I want to be, but any change is just too tough. I'll never be good enough. What you think I want to try? There's no good reason why. Well, this is the end of me. Will you be leading me? Will you be leading me by your own hands? Will you be leading me? A faithful follower will I ever be? Will you be leading me?
You know, after a while, bumping around the country, same band, same songs, same crowds, same hotel rooms, same fast food, starts to all feel the same. We set up, we play. We tear down, we sleep, we get on the bus, we drive. We set up, we play, we tear down. Yeah, routine. But we were doing okay. Stoney would sometimes tell us, man, I can't take this. I just can't take it. How do you guys, my church mice, how do you manage? Stoney, maybe we just see it differently than you do. It's all perspective. Think about it.
I need to tell you, there's so much confusion. I think you know that I am out of control. It's not the music or my life that I'm losing. I'm just afraid I might be losing my soul. And now I'm wasting. Amazing that I fell so fast, so far. Don't know what I was chasing, just racing to the bottom, and I found out, oh, there you are. I never got all this talk about saving. Why do I need any saving at all? And all this talk about my life needing changing. Is it just because my back's to the wall? I can't imagine what would happen that would make that much difference to me. I gave up even trying or finding that moment that would finally set me free. If you can see me, I am broken and bleeding, and I'm just looking for a moment of peace. But through the pain, a part of me is believing the day is coming when I shall be released. And now I'm holding each moment, desperate for a sign. Is it enough just knowing I only need to reach out and your healing hand is mine? You want my heart, at least you got my attention. Well, I can't go on and I've got nowhere to go. Call it faith or merely imagination. Well, I take a chance because there's nowhere to know. Should I be feeling or seeing some kind of change coming over me? Just tell me what I need to believe you. Lord, I am down on my knees. Is this what I need? How can I give this life to you?
So a heart can be broken, a heart that's lost and now hopeless. Just a word you've spoken, a word I just can't get out of my mind. A word that won't let me get away. Unhealed and unbroken. I open up and I'm waiting. I look back and say, is this praying? You know the games I've been playing. You know I've done, you take me in after all. My life should not end up this way. It's the end of the highway.
I never realized just how much pain I've been bringing. I know what it's all that I've led and let down. I can't imagine what you see when you see me. Still got a chance to turn this whole thing around. Lord, make this happen. This is my last chance, and there's no turning back for me. It's not just desperation, but real pain. Maybe the first time I've tried to honestly pray at all. If there's a moment I'd live over and over, that point in time that I knew just who I am. I can't believe how much I've been ignoring Open my eyes, Lord, save as much as you can. And then tomorrow, just how much will I really remember? This is my shot, I can't afford to let go. I give my heart, my head, my hand forever. I just give up, Lord, this is all that I know. And now I'm found this far down. Oh, Lord, what just happened to me? You made this whole thing real, and I can feel I'm loved, I'm found, I'm clean, and I'm finally home. Cold heart never bothered me. I'm not troubled by a lack of conviction. Sure, I wrestle with integrity, but I'd trade it all for another addiction. And the portrait's eyes just follow me, look away, but I know what they're seeing. I call it living, but desperately I found cold comfort in the lives I'm wasting. I'm on a roll, feels like a million. On a roll, I'm top and I'm free. On a roll, one thing still kills me. To be on a roll, still so hungry. I held the light and I felt the burning. Oh, I felt a chill and I called it turning around. Gave up on love and I called it learning. Well, I'm going down, but I'll tell you, I'm on a roll, a big tumble, on a roll, downhill from here, on a roll, tough to be humble, on a roll, no feelings, no fear. Gotta get right, gotta deal with confusion. Every day's a fight, and every day I'm losing. The people I love are the ones I'm using. Well, I've gotta slow down, but it's hard when you are on a roll. Odds are getting tougher, on a roll. The house always wins, on a roll. On a roll, no more chips to cash in. Just a word, and you wash me clean. Healing hands put me back together. A simple touch, and I can see. Each breath I'll take, I will breathe forever. On a roll, one foot in heaven. On a roll, eyes in the sky. On a roll, it just keeps getting better. On a roll, feeling this high. On a roll, Jesus keep me near the cross. On a roll, there a precious fountain. On a roll, free to walk the healing stream. On a roll, flows from Calvary's mountain. On a roll. happy ending, and you got another country singer showing up at church. I promise I won't be a jerk. Well, I could ask you all to pray for me, but let's just pray we see God's miracles at work. Too many people still hurt. This ain't over. It's a long, long story. We live by grace and we give God glory. But now I sing for love and what Christ did for me. Oh, you're the reason why. Oh, you're the only. Take the world, but give it Jesus.
All the joys not but a name.
But his love abideth ever.
Through eternal years the same.
Take the world, but give me Jesus.
Sweetest comfort of my soul.
Tis my Savior watching over me.
I can see through billows roll.
Oh, the light and depths of mercy. Oh, the length of love. Oh, the fullness of redemption.
Plenty endless life above.
Take the world, but give me Jesus.
Let me see your constant smile.
And all I bottled over me.
I can hear me all the while.
Take the world, but give me Jesus.
In his trust my trust shall be.
Then stand with brighter vision.
Face to face my Lord I'll see.
Oh, the height and depths of mercy. Oh, the length of love. Oh, the fullness of redemption. Oh, you're the reason why. Oh, you're the only reason why. Keep it going. Keep it going. Turn on Stephen. Duff said you can play guitar solo. One, two, three, four.
Thank you. Testing, 1, 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I think every one of us can attest to the fact that we're on a journey where the Lord is very involved. And if we will open our eyes, open our hearts, listen, maybe put aside some of the distractions, you know, the booze and all the other things that represents, that Jesus can break through and give us a new life that we're really hungry for. And we're really thankful that you reminded us today and for your powerful ministry. Thank you, John. Man, you are a preacher man. Woo, you can preach it while you sing, while you play. Thank you, Doc. It's great. Thank you, Ken. So I spoke with Tom, and we think it would be appropriate to take a love offering. And Tom has an ice cream bucket or something really cool. And as we leave, he'll be at the door. And just, you know, we're not asking you to feel obligated, but it would be nice to give some gas money and maybe buy them lunch. Wouldn't it be great? And we didn't pay any money. You guys have worked for hours and hundreds of hours, and we are so honored that you came to share with us today. So thank you.
No lunch.
Wow. What I have to say, it was not nearly as much fun as what you guys did today, so thank you guys very much. But we are having some fun things happening here at our church. So I'm going to invite Miss Denise up first. Denise and I have been working on this thing for the last couple of years, and I am so excited that she took on making all the tags this year. Thank you, sweetie. So, camera, can you pan to this beautiful tree over here? This beautiful tree has 60 names on it. 60 tags.
Not all 60. Right now it has about 30.
So we have 30 of them, but we're bringing 30 more next week.
Yes.
So there's plenty of names that are needing homes. So tell us a little bit about what's on the tree.
I would love to. Last year and the last couple of years, you guys have been so generous, and we've just been changing lives in the community. So this year, we've adopted 2 different properties that have low-income seniors living in them alone, and most of them, don't have much. And so we've adopted about 60 of them, and they made a few little requests. So you might see some of the tags that they're requesting: laundry soap, chocolate. Some of them need slippers, bathrobe, but very basic things. And there was one gentleman actually that on his tag, he wrote, "Help single mothers" for the first 2. And then on the third one, he wants a jacket. So, but he's thinking of others, and he maybe can't, but we can. So any tag that you can pick up, most of them are for adults, but we do have one of our families from last year that has children that I'll be having tags next week for. So, but please take a tag, and you can either contact Christina or myself, bring the packages here, or I can come and pick them up. And then when it's time to do the delivery, I'll make sure some of you know, and if you want to help me, we can deliver together. All right?
Perfect. Thanks so much, Denise. So you guys, you can bring them back wrapped underneath the tree, and that's what that stage is going to be, is our giving tree stage. So the other thing that we've got going on in our community is actually with Lee. Lee and I Can. So Lee, tell us a little bit more about what you're doing for I Can.
If you look out the window and look right over there, you will see one of the greatest things around here, and that is I Can. It's an after-school tutoring program, picks up kids from school, provides them snacks, tutors, all sorts of programs for them to become masters of their own universe, to be able to control themselves. So they learn so many things. They have counseling services. They serve them dinner, and then they take them home. And they do so much for the community here. What we started last year was providing Christmas stockings that are undecorated, and all of the amazing decorations that you can find: glitter glue, puff paint, jewels, anything at all. They have 140 children who will be making Christmas stockings at their Christmas party. So we have 2 more Sabbaths. I'm going to deliver them on, I think it's Monday the 11th. I'm going to drop all of those over there. So there's a table out in the hallway. It'll be there for the next 2 Sabbaths. So the next time you're anywhere, I noticed that Walmart and Dollar Tree and Target, a lot of them have undecorated stockings, and then any type of things. I also ordered puff paint on Amazon for those of you who do not want to go out. Lots of things available, and we just need them here so that we can help support their outreach in the community to our children.
Perfect. So stockings like this to the hallway. Nice table out there. Thank you, Lee, for taking that project on for I Can. You guys, we have a really great event happening in this church next Sabbath. Did you know that? It's a Christmas party. Yay! And it's not just any Christmas party. We're actually going to do that outside. We have a big movie screen. We're going to watch movies outside, have dinner at the church. All of you guys are welcome. It's at 6:30 next Saturday night, right after our 5 o'clock watching of The Chosen. So you guys, do not forget to come, because we've got dinner coming and a movie coming and socializing coming, all safely done outside. You guys, that's what's really important, is spending time in our community together. And we've got men's ministry doing current events the second Tuesday of each month. We have our women's ministry restarting in January, the first Monday in January. So mark that day on your calendar. And you guys, we're not done with our community. We are sponsors of our clothes cabin. They are in need of warm blankets, athletic shoes, clothing for young adult men, young teenage men, and infant clothing. You guys, we have our barrel outside. If you have anything like that you need to bring, would like to bring it every Sabbath. We've got you that here for you guys too. With that, we thank you for everything you do to support our ministry here at Foothills Community Church. Thank you online. Thank you here in the room. And you guys, we wish you a blessed Sabbath. We'll be back here at 5 p.m. for our watching The Chosen. I think we're on episode 2 or 3. 3? 2.5. Episode 2.5. So we'll see you back here at 5 o'clock. You guys have a blessed Sabbath. Again, thanks to the band. Couldn't have done the Sabbath without you. And we'll see you soon.